first of the line, hidden in the clay, watching over flowers while the brothers walked away. No crown upon his brow, just the dust beneath his feet, until the prophet called his name and made the circle and sweet. Not the tallest, not the strongest, not the one they chose to see, but the oil began to flow for the king he was to be.
From the quiet of the canyon to the shadow of the giant,
a boy with just a stone standing holy and defiant.
oh, the shepherd takes the throne, building empires out of bone. From the pasture to the palace, he was rising like the sun.
But the greatest wars he fought were the ones he hadn't won. Heavy is the gold, heavier the soul, and the heart that followed heaven loses all control. Perched upon the roof in the velvet of the night, he saw beauty burning and he reached to claim the light. One look became a hunger, and the hunger became a blade. The hero turned a villain in the choices that he made. The silence of the dead cried out from underneath the floor, while the prophet stood in judgment at the cedar scented door.
The kingdom was a fortress, but the spirit was a wreck, with the weight of every secret hanging heavy round his neck. Oh, the shepherd takes the throne, building empires out of bone. From the pasture to the palace, he was rising like the sun.
But the greatest wars he fought were the ones he hadn't won. Heavy is the gold, heavy is the soul, and the heart that follow heaven loses all control.
Take away the purple robes, take the scepter from his hand, lay him in the ashes where the broken spirit stand. Praise the scarlet from the linen, wash the crimson from the skin.
There's a mercy deeper than the darkness of the sin. A shattered heart is all the sacrifice you pay. The only path to glory is the honesty that
He is from earth on his knees.
now the shepherd minds his home, not in towers or in Rome. He is weeping in the temple. He is falling on his knees, finding grace within the wreckage of his own inequity.
Heavy is the gold, heavy of the soul.
But the brokenness is what finally made him whole.
Just a man after the heart,
Just a man after the heart
where the ending meets the start.
of a broken,
A broken key.
back in the fold again.
The morning light reveals the truth I try to hide. The fragile glass of all the plans I hold inside. I walk the miles thinking I could find a way, but I'm just a shadow in the breaking of the day. My hands are tired from the weight of every pride. I'm laying down the armor I've worn to stay alive. When the horizon fades and the stars go dim, I stop the frantic search and look to him. Beneath the surface of my trembling design, I find a foundation that is greater than mine. You are the needle pointing north when I am lost, the steady anchor when the bitter waves are tossed. In my surrender I find reflection like to him. Beneath the surface of my trembling design, I find a foundation that is greater than mine. You are the needle pointing north when I am lost. The steady sinking in the bitter waves are tossed. In my surrender, I'm in all my power. A hidden force within the trials of the hour. I'm not in love, but you are more than I require. My breathing peace within the furnace and the fire. In the quiet of the storm, you are the sound. On the edge of the abyss, I'm on solid ground. I will lean upon the grace that never sleeps. For the soul that gives it all is the one he keeps. I am weak, but you are strong. In your shadow, I belong. I am lost, a steady anchor when the bitter waves are tossed. In my surrender, I am finding all my power. The hidden fortresses and trials of the hour. I'm not enough, but you are more than I require. I'm breathing peace within the furnace and the fire. Depending on your hand, on the rock I stand. My compass and my hope, I'm never left alone. Fragile but whole, in the keeping of my soul.
In the silence of the Judean hills, a shepherd guards the fold far from the reach of iron wills. A story yet untold. No armor plate, no sharpened blade, just a staff and a steady hand. In the secret place where faith is made, the future king will stand. The oil flows down from the prophet's horn. A holy fire in the chest is born. No brothers look on the outward frame. The spirit whispers a hidden name. I will run to the roar of the battle, with the heart that is anchored in you. Though the shadows of giants may settle, your promise is breaking through. Five smooth stone and a heavy grace, a steady gaze on a holy face. From the pasture to the throne, I am never walking alone. The valley floor is a canyon deep where the defiant voices ring. But the God who watches while I sleep is the God of everything. I don't need the way of Saul's cold steel or the pride of the mortal man. I surrender to the only real authority and plan. I'm ground is shaking beneath his feet, but the victory is already complete. For the battle belongs to the Lord of hosts, who silences the enemy's boast. I will run to the roar of the battle, with a heart that is anchored in you. Though the shadows of giants they settle, your promise is breaking through. Five smooth stones and a heavy grace, a steady gaze on a holy face. From the pasture to the throne, I am never walking alone. The giant falls, the kingdom calls, the mountain moves, the spirit proves. Even in the valley of the darkest shade, I will stand tall and unafraid. Your rod and staff, they comfort me. You the noise and the scoffers shout. The shepherd boy is the chosen son. The war is over and the crown is won. I will run to the roar of the battle, with a heart that is anchored in you. Though the shadows of giants may settle, your promise is breaking through. Fire smooth stones and a heavy grace, a set he gave on a holy face. From the pasture to the throne, I am never walking alone.
Goodness and mercy follow me into the halls of eternity.
The stone is cast, the giant is still. I find my rest in your sovereign will. In your sovereign will. You are the King of Kings.
The ceiling fades into a canopy of gold. I feel this safety that no human hands can hold. You found the places where the shadows tried to hide, and pulled them one from the hollows deep inside. No longer drifting on a sea of restless glass, I watch the heavy clouds of yesterday depart and pass. It's a stillness that I can't explain, like the earth when it receives the rain. Soft and certain, a steady hand, drawing circles in the shifting sand. You are the waking sun that never learns to set. The only promise that has never failed me yet. A shelter built of mercy, where the wind can't reach. The grace that finds me on a lonely broken beach. In every breath, in every quiet rise and fall, you are the love that watches over it all.
When the horizon blurs and colors start to gray, you are the compass pointing back the only way. I lean my weight against the peace you provide, a gentle gravity that keeps me by your side. My armor isn't steel, it's the kindness in your eyes, the silver lining in the vastness of the skies. It's a stillness that I can't explain, like the earth when it receives the rain. Soft and certain, a steady hand, drawing circles in the shifting sand. You are the waking sun that never learns to set. The only promise that has never sailed me yet. A shelter built of mercy, where the wind can't reach. The grace defines me on a lonely broken beach. In every breath, in every quiet ride and fall, you are the love that watches over it all. Unconditional, we'll go wide and deep. You guard the vision, even while I am asleep. No mountain high enough to pull your gaze away. You are the anchor in the middle of the bay. You are the waking sun that never knows to set. The only promise that has never failed me yet. Shelter built on mercy, where the wind can't reach. The grace that finds me on a lonely broken beach. In every breath, in every quiet rise and fall,
with dust. I traded gold for iron, truth for rust. Each step I took was measured by my pride, building altars where my shadows hide. The map is torn, the compass needle spins beneath the weight of where the code begins. I locked the doors and threw away the key to find the ghost of who I used to be, yeah.
The air is thinning out, caught in the throat of doubt.
I am the architect of this debris, the hollow sound of running from the free, yeah. But the wall is breaking open, light is pouring through the cracks. A hand is reaching downward to the places I went slack. No fire, no thunder, just the pulling of a tether, piecing all the shattered parts of me back together. Unearned and unexpected, like a rain upon the sand. I was sinking in the wreckage when I felt the touch of grace's hand, yeah. Was a final thing, a frozen winter with no hope of spring. I fueled the engine with my own demands while holding nothing in my open hands. The hunger grew until it turned to stone, a king of ruins on a cardboard throne. But disobedience is a shallow grave for someone you have already decided to say. I am the witness to the debris, becoming soil for what is meant to be, yeah. And the wall is breaking open, light is pouring through the cracks. A hand is reaching downward to the places I went slack. No fire, no thunder, just the pulling of a tether, piecing all the shattered parts of me are back together. Unearned and unexpected, like a rain upon the sand. I was sinking in the rockets when I felt the touch of grace and pain.
Wash away the bitterness, take the garment, leave the mess.
I am seen in the space that lies between
the falling and the catching, the breaking and the mending.
a love without a boundary, a grace without an ending.
It's rising, the pressure of the mercy
is rising,
is crashing, the ocean of the pardon.
is crashing.
The wall is wide open, light is screaming through the cracks. Your hand is reaching downward to the places I went slack. No fire, no thunder,
Just the pulling of a tether, piecing all the shining parts of me back together. Unearned and unexpected, like a rain upon the sand. I am standing in the wreckage, held within a nail-scarred hand.
I am found.
The silence is gone,
The weight is lifted.
the moment has come.
I'm better
All desire,
beautifully undone.
beautifully undone. A solitary shadow on the desert sand, carrying the weight of a faithless land.
King of the altar, slave to the throne.
Elijah stands steady,
Standing alone. 7,000 knees might have bowed to the goal, but one heart is burning, fierce and bold. He calls to the sky where the silence resides, waiting for the moment the darkness subsides.
bring the wood and the water,
Drench the stone,
let the power of the master
be made known.
noble live in between two divided paths.
Prepare for the fire, prepare for the wrath. that the world almost there. The mantle is heavy, the mission is deep. Oh, promise of glory, he's destined to keep. Oh, faithful in battle, faithful in flight. Whoa, walking the road to the infinite light. The Jordan is parted, the water stands still, fulfilling the purpose and following the will. A roar in the distance, a crack in the sky. The chariot descends from the kingdom on high. Horses of flame and a whirlwind of gold. The greatest departure that's ever been told. Fire from the heavens, crashing like a tidal wave. Consuming the sacrifice, mighty to save. The prophets of Baal fall down in the dust. In the God of the thunder, we place our trust. The ground is broken, the victory won, under the heat of the midday sun. Look to the horizon, see the storm clouds roll. He's rising upward, body and soul. The chariot is climbing, the whirlwind is grand. He leaves his inheritance in a younger man's hand. The mammoth falls slowly, then the crown as the roar of the fire is the only sound. Ascend in the air, ascend in the high, lost in the glow of the holy light. Heaving the mantle, taking the flight.
He dipped his brush in liquid light and swept the canvas of the night, igniting spheres of burning gold and stories that the stars have told.
The nebula begins to bloom, a tapestry across the gloom, where gravity and grace collide, the fabric of the great divide.
From the spinning of the spheres to the salt within our tears, every atom finds its place in the architecture of his face. Creator of the grand design, where majesty and mercy twine. You carved the mountains with your hand and numbered every grain of sand.
Oh,
But greater than the suns that glow, or every beats of winter's snow, is how you saw my soul in you, that I was made to breathe for you.
he etched the lines on every leaf in colors vibrant, bold and brief. Silver vein, a hidden root, the miracle of ripening fruit.
He tuned the thunder, taught the rain to wash away the desert stain, then focused on his sacred art to map the chambers of my heart. From the beginning of the sphere to the salt within our tears, it finds its place in the architecture of this face. Creator of the grand design, where majesty and mercy twine. You carved the mountains with your hand and numbered every grain of sand. But greater than the suns that glow, or ivory peaks of winter snow, the hour saw my soul and knew that I was made to breathe for you.
The universe is but a frame to hold the glory of your name, The galaxies are just a sign, but I am yours and you are mine. The masterpiece, the crowning grace is when I look upon your face and realize the one who made the sky has kept his vision on my life.
Creator of the galaxies, majesty and mercy twined,
and numbered every grain of sand. Oh,
greater than the suns that glow,
the majesty
of winter snow.
so winter snow,
So
knew that I was made to breathe for you. The heavens declare it, the deep places share it. From the vast to the small, you are Lord of it all. I follow the artisan of my soul. Amen.
O horizonte é um borrão cinzento, o vento sopra e não sei pra onde ir. Ouvi tua voz num sopro de alento, dizendo: filho, pode prosseguir. Olho pra baixo e não vejo suporte, a gravidade tenta me segurar, mas tua palavra é o meu norte e o teu comando me faz caminhar.
Não é sobre o que os teus olhos alcançam, é sobre o que o teu coração já assinou.
Meus pés hesitam,
Mas as promessas avançam.
no teu descanso
O meu medo parou.
vou dar o passo, mesmo sem ver o chão, pois sei que a tua mão vai me sustentar. Onde eu tocar será posse e porção. Tua presença é o meu lugar. Se o abismo vier, tu és a ponte. Se a sede chegar, tu és a fonte. Caminho contigo ao toda minha fé, firmado em quem tu és. Yeah.
Cada quilômetro é uma oração, a poeira da estrada não vai me cegar. Sinto o bater do teu coração, marcando o compasso de cada lugar. Não preciso de mapas ou de evidências, o teu silêncio também é direção. Submeto meus planos às tuas urgências.
Entrego o leme em tua mão.
Não é sobre o que os meus olhos alcançam,
É sobre o que o teu coração já assinou. Meus pés hesitam,
mas as promessas avançam.
no teu descanso
O meu medo parou.
vou dar o passo, mesmo sem ver o chão.
Pois sei
Que a tua mão vai me sustentar. Onde eu tocar terá posse e porção. Tua presença é o meu lugar. Se o abismo vier, tu és a ponte. Se a sede chegar, tu és a fonte. Caminho contigo ao toda minha fé, firmado em quem tu és.
Tua voz é a luz na escuridão, teu rastro é a minha única certeza. Não ando sozinho nessa imensidão, e és meu guia, minha fortaleza.
Invisível se torna real quando teu nome eu começo a chamar. A jornada é sobrenatural,
Quem me chamou
sabe como guiar. tu és.
O passo tu vês,
Confiando em ti,
sem
ver o chão.
sentindo teu amor aqui.
Ao teu lado sempre, no caminho, nunca estou sozinho.
Galaxies are fastened in their places, without a sound, without a visible hand. He moves between the vast and hollow spaces, and where the weary spirit needs to stand, no thunder rose to prove his high dominion, no lightning flares to validate his throne. He rests upon a soft and silent pinion to make the heavy burden his alone. Weightless, the spheres revolve in perfect timing. Breathless, the restless mind begins to cease. A mountain that requires no jagged climbing, a summit made of mercy and of peace. Oh, the quiet authority of grace, the sovereignty that is a resting place. He holds the burning stars within his palm and keeps the breaking heart in holy calm, majestic in the stillness of the night. The Lord of all is gentle in his might. He does not need the tempest to command us. The fabric of the world is in his key. He knows the very dust that does withstand us. He watches through the hours of our sleep. There is a strength that needs no loud vibration, a power that is found in being still. The architect of every constellation is bending to a solitary will. Oh, the quiet authority of grace, the sovereignty that is a resting place. He holds the burning star within his palm and keeps the breaking heart in holy calm, majestic in the stillness of the night. The Lord of all is gentle in his might. Behold the King who rules without a riot, who mends the fracture with a tender touch. The universe is anchored in his quiet, because he loves the small and broken much. All descends like dew upon the meadow, deep calls to deep within the velvet dark. We walk secure within a mighty shadow that carries every flame and every spark. The quiet authority of grace, the sovereignty that is the rest.
glass, I'm looking at a map that's blank and vast. You whispered go before the sun could rise. Now I'm chasing horizons with open eyes. Don't need a compass, don't need a sign, as long as your hand is holding mine. The dust is kicking up beneath my feet. The air is heavy with the summer heat. But I feel a pull that's deeper than the bone, a steady current leading me toward the throne. I'm stepping out into the wide and deep, following the promises you keep. Every mile is a prayer, every breath is a song. This is where my spirit has belonged. Through the valley high or the desert low, your voice is the only wind I need to blow. I'm walking on the water, walking on the land, resting in the hollow of a hand. There's a current rising in my chest, putting all my anxious thoughts to rest. The scenery is shifting every day, but your presence is the rock that will not sway. I see the gold within the grayest sky, because I'm looking through your holy eyes. The dust is kicking up beneath my feet. The air is heavy with the summer heat. I'm leaning in to hear the sacred sound, walking on this consecrated ground. I'm stepping out into the wide and deep, following the promises you keep. Every mile is a prayer, every breath is a song. This is where my spirit has belonged. Through the valley high or the desert low, your voice is the lonely when I need to blow. I'm walking on the water, walking on the land, resting in the hollow of your hand. It's not a destination, it's a grace to see the glory in the shifting space. You are the fire in the winter night. You are the pillar in the blinding light. I'm not afraid of where the trail might bend. You are the start and you are the end. Oh, I'm moving forward, I'm trusting you. In the unknown, you're right there, every step of the way. I'm stepping out into the wide and deep, following the promises you keep. Every mile in the door, every breath is a song. This is where my spirit has belonged. Through the valley high or the desert low, your voice is the only wind I need to blow. I'm walking on the water, walking on the land, resting in the hollow of your hand. Walking with you, just you and me on this road. Confidence is rising, I'm never alone, no, I'm never alone. Your voice is my guide, amen.
I'm letting go of the heavy weight, standing tall at the open gate. I used to run until my heart was dry, trying to reach a limit in the sky. But every step was on shifting sand, until I placed my life within your hand. It's not by my power, it's not by my might. I'm stepping out of the shadow and into your light. You are the rock underneath my feet, oh, the only post making me complete. Oh, with every breath that I claim as mine, I'm drinking deep from the living vine. I surrender the lead, I surrender the soul. Jesus, I'm giving you full control. By your grace I am lifted high, the very air in my lungs, the strength to fly. Oh, yeah. and into your life.
You are the rocks underneath my feet. The only post making me complete. With every breath that I claim as mine, I'm drinking deep from the living vine. I surrender the lid, I surrender the soul. Jesus, I'm giving you full control. By your grace I am lifted high. The very air in my lungs, the strength to fly. I am anchored, I am steady for the promise. I am ready. Every heartbeat is a witness to your mercy and your goodness. I am anchored, I am steady for the promise. I am ready. Every heartbeat is a witness to your goodness. I am new tonight. You are the rock underneath my feet, the only pulse making me complete. With every breath that I claim as mine, I'm drinking deep from the living vine. I surrender the lead, I surrender the soul. Jesus, I'm giving you full control. By your grace I am lifted high. The very air in my lungs, the strength to fly. The strength to fly. It's you and me. In your grace I'm free. My rock, my pride. Everything. My everything. I'm leaning on you.
The heavy clock was frozen on a midnight hour. A captive soul beneath the fallen tower. I carried every stone of what I used to be, locked inside a cell and I lost the key.
The air was cold and stained a shade of heart gray, just waiting for the ghost of me to fade away.
And a flicker hit the glass, moving through the broken past.
Our weight began to slide,
Like a turning of the tide. Now the morning breaks the iron into golden dust, leaving all the sorrow and the jagged rust.
I am dancing in the brilliance of a brand new day. Every heavy winter has been swept away.
From the valley of the shadows to the mountain height, I am living in the color of the saving light. No more looking back at where the scars are made. I'm stepping out of every suffocating shade.
The spectrum is expanding in a wild design, a symphony of mercy and a love divine.
The cage is wide open and birds have flown to a kingdom where the peace is finally known.
Yeah, the flicker hit the glass, moving through the broken past.
The weight began to slide,
Like the turning of the tide.
now the morning breaks the iron into golden dust,
Leaving all the sorrow and the jagged rust. I am dancing in the brilliance of a brand new day. Every heavy winter has been swept away.
from the valley of the shadows to the mountain height. I am living in the color of the saving light.
Wash me in the rainfall,
Dress me in the sun.
the struggle is over.
Victory is won.
From the black and white to a technicolor heart, this is where the finish meets a brand new start. questions I can't name. 1,000 shadows crowd the hall. I'm leaning hard against a crumbling wall. My hands are shaking in the dark, trying to protect a dying spark. The noise inside is far too loud. I'm lost beneath a low and heavy cloud. There is a soul trace on my skin from every battle fought within. I've carried pride like a suit of stone, but I can't stand here on my own. And then silence breathes my name, a holy calm that has no frame. You're moving waves of velvet light and wash the fever from the night. No thunder roll or lightning flare, just a weightless lift of prayer. In the deep and breathless still, my frantic heart is learning to be near. Oh, I'm weary of the masquerade, of keeping up the debt that I have paid. The lines of worry on my brow are all that I can offer to you now. You see the places where I break, the tired choices that I make. You don't demand a polished plea, you simply come and sit with me. The soul trace tries upon my face in a wide expanse of sovereign grace. I lay the heavy armor down and find the gold inside the ground. And then the silence breathes my name, a holy calm that has no frame. You're moving waves of velvet light and wash the fever from the night. No thunder roll or lightning flame, just the weightless lift of power. In the deep and breathless still, my frantic heart is learning to be nil. Softly spoken, barely heard, more than any written word. A gentle wind upon the sea that brings the wreckage back to me and turns it into something